Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another episode of the new show, and this week we got some more stuff spoiled, not too much, mostly about the gear and such. So again, shout out to Zero for making the live stream notes. Make sure you do check it out in the bottom and show some love. Not the bottom, sorry, the description, there is the live stream notes and you can just jump in there, and there'll also be the link to the live stream they did on YouTube, so you can go check it out. There's a few things that they're showing. Basically the first two here, the Bomb Royale and the 5-star dungeons. I'm not gonna go over them very much. The thing is that you can just see them on the live stream. It was some of the first things, I think, I can't remember, but make sure you go check out the description for that. And also, of course, if you like these new shows, make sure you comment below, like, subscribe, all that shenanigans as well. So let's jump over the first two ones and just jump into the crystal gear. So as they said, there's a landing pad where you spawn in the U10, as we do in all the other ones. Maybe a little bit different. There's going to be a crystal merchant guy there. And as it says, crystal items do not drop in the world, so you can't. Magic Find is basically not the way you basically can't use a Magic Find to anything. But as somebody or so as people basically said, is that you can still get stellars in there, and that's what you use to upgrade your things. And well, we just have to see what specific. I don't think we should hate on Tryon World too much yet. I'm not saying we should, but I'm just saying, or get some, I not hate, but get some flag around, because people invested so much time into Magic Find and now it's completely gone. I don't personally like Magic Find because I feel like people go to like too extreme with it, like I need it, like it's like a drug or something like that, and you don't really to play the game. It's nice to have, and I kind of like that we're going away from it, but I also see the concern that people have put in so much time and effort and now they can't use it for anything. But as they say, they have to upgrade the path. You buy crystal versions of your helmet and stuff, and then you progress to upgrade them. 10 flux per buy and stuff like that. So it seems pretty cheap, this 10 flux to buy, but I think it requires like a lot of stuff to put in. So I think like the initial is going to be like 10 flux per item, and then I'm not saying they can't do anything, but I think it's like the shell of the item, and then you build onto it. That's maybe what we're going to see. That's just me kind of ranting on it, or yeah. But we do have some 700 power rank is a starting out. That's pretty nice, and it does require level 25 to equip. And here you can see, here's the puncture. This is the armor penetration that we were talking about before. That this is called puncture, but you're also able to get armor. So puncture is armor, both armor penetration and magic penetration, basically. So it's a combined thing. You know, they don't do it in an armor counts as both as physical armor and like magic armor, so it's like the same thing. But when I hear armor, I'm thinking like a guy with a shield, right? Like a tank guy that gets armor, right? But it's also magic armor, basically. So it's the same deal, basically. And as far as I've heard, I'm not sure, I haven't read it from here, maybe we'll get to that in the question and answer section, is that armor and puncture cannot be re-rolled, but it will be a 5th stat, as they said here. And I think it starts out with having like 4 stats. The stellar gear will have 4 stats, and then you put in like the first pearl, and then it takes extra pearls to pearl it up, like it normally is. So 5 stats in total. So we're gonna need a little more pearls from what we normally do, but now pearls are also getting from the gear and stuff like that. Next thing is that rampage and challenges. It says that here there's going to be rampages in the geosurface too. So rampage bosses is also going to be in there. Also, geo rampages will be on the half of the hour and not on the top of the hour, and that's something I've actually been saying for a while, so I'm pretty happy that maybe they are watching what I am doing here. So hey, hi guys. I always said that the rampages was really nice to have on the bottom of the hour and then have the the other challenges on the top of the hour, because people, especially on Fridays, people don't like the rampages People may do them just because of one time, or people still going for the batch of 200. But if you want to go for the rampage, you can just log in on the bottom of the hour, and then on the top of the hour if you're looking for dragons and such and stuff like that. So it doesn't interfere with each other, and people don't get mad about it, and they have to wait a whole hour again. Maybe they did a challenge and then they want to wait an hour. It's a rampage. I think it's like yesterday when it was Friday, because I'm recording this on a Saturday. I think while I was playing for like 3 or 4 hours streaming, I actually think we saw Rampage like 2 or 3 times even. Like I'm pretty sure about 2 times. We did see one collection challenge, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, we did see, I think we see 2 Rampages and 2 collection. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, it could have been, on Fridays, I'm even going for the zone ones. I'm even going for, just because it's fun to go on them when there is more reward for it, basically. Anyways, on to the next one. Jumpstart packet through not discussed packs was shown briefly on screen. So we gotta see. I haven't seen them. So it appears that an inventory expander, Omni caches, greater dragon cache chaos test, and a pack specific mount of rocket type. Okay, I am going to invest in some kind of pack. At least the charity pack. I'm definitely going to do that. So yeah, make sure. Yeah. So. Also, there are some paranormal pumpkin allies to spawn shown. Oh, sorry. Potentially, it could be Oktoberfest event. It is probably that for the quest line. Skull type mech mount. Something also with a creepy lantern in front of the dreadnought is probably shadowed. Also seen as shadowed probably by a pack. Yes, if it's like the dreadnought mount, it's gonna be in a pack. It's not gonna be a war for the quest line. New dragon called Cryontic Tonic Oh, wow, okay. The warhead, that's the PvP one. 100 health, 7% health, and 5 attack speed, and 50. Okay, so the attack speed is not really interesting in there. The magic find is, of course. And also there was a gleamstone sink briefly discussed about. That's pretty, because the gleamstone is pretty common. All right, let's jump into the question and answers. And again, you can go to the script and check all this out. So first one, with the previous live stream, we can reclaim Pearls of Wisdom from Stellar Gear. Does that include any pearls on any rarity? Right now, it is just Stellar Gear, so that's what I was kind of thinking. We don't want to encourage farming of lower rarities, the mechanics of many pearls. Yeah, if it was off like any gear, then it would be too crazy. What they could have done was to make pearls on rarer gear even more rare, like stellar, like say Shadow Gear, 1 out of 15, 20 items or something like that would be 1 pearl, just to make it even more, rare on lower items. But yeah, I think it's fine that it's just keeping to stellar. That's just the best. Will Instagrow work on the new guarding profession, or will it only be limited? The old instant grow will make them sprout faster, but doesn't impact their maturing. Okay, that's cool. So stuffing up, we will definitely, of course, be doing. How many new gem slots will there be in U10? 3 slots, 1 in power, 2 lesser, like the current system. Yeah, so they're just gonna be the same as we have right now. Sagely, Dragon Scale drop from Forbidden Spires are set to get increased by Dragon Day. Will that change also the reduction in flux and the Kaluklek? No, it will not affect. Ooh, okay, by contracting. So there will still be like crazy nice to still just farm around. That's also a new method, I guess. And when Dragon Day, farming just the scales instead. U10's now set to winter release. Will there be any major update this year, or will the 2018 only have 3 major updates? No, there will be a last major update of the year. No, that will be the last. Oh, okay. Well, winter release. I'm still saying November, but we might have moved it to December now when people are saying that. Yeah. Well, anyways. What is the plan for early 2019? Wrap up GeoArc with another major release. Oh, major release. Hopefully something to do with Shadow Towers. Will this 5-star dungeon be exclusive for the Geo server? We'll see in other Ubers as well. On release, the Geo server, but doesn't mean that it won't appear anywhere else. Yeah, they have said there was going to be an impact on 8 and 9. well, anyways. With the possibility of 5 stats on a single piece of gear, does that mean that re-rolling stats on carriage for different free rolls? Okay, that is what I was saying. The rolling will be the same as before, but the armor puncture stat will not be re-rollable. It will be on crystal gear and won't be re-rolled. So you won't only see this puncture, probably puncture, armor and puncture will only be on, maybe it's not only armor, I don't know. But at least puncture. I know that the puncture thing is going to not be re-rollable. That's what I said before. So that's gonna, but it's only gonna be on, you know, crystal gear. So stellar gear and everything below, every gear we know of now is gonna be the same. It's just that crystal gear is gonna have puncture. How that's gonna work in like the rest of the gear and stuff like that, I don't know. Because if every monster has armor, maybe it's only monsters from your 10 and up that's gonna have armor, perhaps. Then the armor penetration won't do anything because they don't have any armor, I guess. So you will doing the same damage as you always will. I guess that's kind of. What will happen with Bombereld Season 1 rewards? Will they be completely gone from the store, or will we be able to buy them alongside the Season 2 reward? They will exist and be purchasable from Season 1 coins. Few ways to get them. The tome, buy tome for Season 2 coins. Okay, so they're going to be a Season 2 coin tome. Buy Season 1 coins for Season 2 coins. The ratio 2 to 1. Oh, okay, so you can actually exchange your Season 1 coins. Oh, that's pretty nice. This item will also be into the boom boxes for Season 2. Oh, okay. So, what is in the store right now besides the two? Well, everything that's only coming for PvP. So there's only coming 2 new dragons, and those are gonna be well, I guess there are 3 items coming for Season 2 coins. So everything that's in the store now is gonna stay as the same as Season 1 coins, and then the I guess the Season 2 tome and the 2 dragons are going to be for Season 2 coins. And as you can see, you can, for 2 Season 1 coins, you can get 1 Season 2 coin. So you can still farm them up now if you have everything, but Season 1 coins wouldn't really, you know, but I really don't know how they are going to, maybe you can rotate them the other way around. So with 1 Season 2 coins, you can get 1 Season 2 coin, you get 2 Season 1 coins. I hope that was what I said correctly, but you know, the other way around, right? So it takes 2 of the old coins to 1 of the new coins, or 1 of the new coins to get 2 of the old coins. I don't know if that goes into back, because when we're moving into Season 2, how are we gonna get Season 1 coins? That's what I mean. Like, if you still want the dragon, if you're coming in late, you know. But I think that might just be it. But that would be a nice way to do it, to kind of keep going the seasons and just keep what Season 1 rewards in there. And then you can, with Season 3 coming around at some point, you can basically also buy lesser coins, or not lesser coins, but older coins with the new coins just for more. So with Season 3 comes, a Season 3 coin would go into 2 Season 2 coins, and then maybe 1 Season 3 coin would maybe go to 3 or 4 Season 1 coins. You know what I mean? Like, it would escalate, so you actually can catch up in some way. That's just a thing, you know, so you can, I don't know if that's going to be a thing. It might be a while before we see Season 3, maybe like a half a year from now or something like that, if not more. So yeah, enough about that, but it's interesting. It makes some complication with Season 1 and Season 2 because you only have one way to do it. Unless they make like battlegrounds that are specific to the different seasons. Yeah. Anyways, will Jim go up to Crystal Gear? No, they will not. We have said that. There's going to be a new color. We don't know what that color is going to be. Is Crystal Gear going to be able to level up usually? Is it going to be like rings? Level up like usual. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what that means. So is the Crystal Gear going to be craftable, or will it be obtained similar to like we have with the Clash Gems? It will be bought from the Crystal Merchant that will spawn in the point of the world. Okay. Well, we're going to see what we can buy it for. I don't think it's only going to be a Crystal Gear for 10 flux. Since we're going to have an updated... Sounds pretty fun so far. Would it be possible having a breeding mechanism too? It'd be cute to see small creature running around in clubs. Oh yeah, like that, yeah. Not on the radar right now. We're doing experience and trying new stuff out with revamping guarding and see possible go from there. I'm all down to having like a farming or having a barn. What's it called, like a farm? Yeah, a farm like kind of thing going on. Yeah. How does the new stat work? Armor and puncture. Armor mitigates or damage, and puncture gets through the armor. Our enemies will have both. The armor will dramatically reduce your outgoing damage, so you'll need to bypass increase the damage. Puncture will also raise damage for yourself on yourself. Oh, so you need armor to reduce that to yourself. What? Oh, so the more puncture you have. What? Okay, so the more puncture I have, the more damage I do to myself? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly. But check out, maybe tell me in the description if I read that wrong or not. Maybe I don't really just understand it. Anyways, is the intention that the bubble dragon fragments only come from water? Yes. Next, since you're adding vanity skins for bombs in Bomb Royale, would you guys consider adding more variety skins of other parts in the game, such as damage number reskins? We certainly consider it, but for other areas and seeing how bomber skill goes. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I hadn't really heard about that, but yeah, cool. Will the Shadow Tower bosses rooms ever get revamped, or are they most intentional looking rooms? We'll look into when we revisit Shadow Towers. Yeah, I definitely think that most of the towers, like the only two rooms that are different, like we're talking boss rooms, right, is of course Hydraction and also Door of the Moon. Those are special, right? And I wish that they all were kind of special themed instead of just a square box. That would be great. Since we get upcoming gems from power box gem boxes, can you take out class gem and fragments from it? So maybe get from class keys via fragments or something. We originally said that they were not coming from them. We are going to be changing that. Contest of boxes will unlikely change the concept of adding the new gems. Oh, okay. Well, interesting to see that as well. Is there any possibility to craft already discovered companions in case we need to collect uncommon or rares to avoid using space in our inventory? No, we don't have support for that. Probably won't be on high priority. Okay. Do you tend to give crystals? No, they do not, because crystals are only for Geode, but it makes no sense that you call it crystal gear because there's no, it probably doesn't require any crystals. Anyways, will cornerstone / respawn / get world ID be unavailable on U10 biomes like George caves, Geo caves? No, they will be blocked as U10 is an adventure world. They won't be blocked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will there be cornerstone plots on Geode surface? There won't be. They will be outposts that craft refill plant. Oh, okay. Buy crystal gear, not cornerstones. The surface is under attack, so won't be safe for your homes. No, poor home. It's just no. Has the requirement for has been mentioned yet? It's not nailed down yet. Okay, still not. What is the method of upgrading your crystal gear? Similar to current method using the forge and materials. Okay, so it's kind of the same, I guess. Okay. Will our hats and faces also be crystal? And will crystal gear have the same stats as our other status? Move speed in particular. Yes, they will function similarly and upgrade more each level. Okay, I hope that's the level that it means. Next thing, will crystals drop from Geode surface? No plans on that right now. Wasn't that the same question right now? Will 26 plus player breeze for U10 or the armor / penetration stats a way of preventing this? A 26k will be having an advantage, but the new stats will prevent it from being a breeze as you need more puncture to deal damage and more armor to mitigate. Okay, so we need armor to mitigate. Okay. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, ads should have when you are this PR, right? What level will this world be? It's from U10 and U8 up to U10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will armor and slash penetration apply to all content, or is it a geared surface mechanic only? At launch, it'll be geared surface only, but it doesn't mean that it won't go elsewhere eventually. That's pretty cool. So it's kind of disabled, I guess, when you are not in the other worlds. I guess that's a way to do it. As it was mentioned last stream, the new content is designed so players can't stockpile items instantly to instantly finish it. What in mind will our current augment or foresee and the gem booster apply to new gems? Yes, they will as well. We are removing cracked outcomes of gems, and jade clovers can be used to craft more horseshoes. Yes. So yeah, I don't say anything about stockpiling, but yeah, I'll make a video on that, by the way. Will Unit 10, or there will already be a video out about that, sorry. Will there be new U10 world have a player count limit as geocaves? Limit as same way as another adventure world? Yes. We should count it as basically like a normal adventure world. Is it used to be that we can get mounts, boats, and other for only credit things from the stores, in the store from chaos chests? Since this no longer is the case, can you give us another non-credit basic way to path acquire these items, perhaps qubits for all Luxian? We are unlikely to do it because it introduced credit pouches. It gives a way for you to allow you, yeah, exactly, to buy in-game items to show up. Yeah. Next thing. Landscaper 8000T is the only 50 mastery when other mounts in the same type is 100. Will that be adjusted? That was an oversight. It will have 100 mastery and it'll be fixed. Wee, crazy. Awesome. When were the new Rampage's bosses coming? We aren't showing them just yet. Okay, cool. Can we have an option to disable experience bar in the top left? Many of us playing level 30 classes and are rather pointless at this point and clutters up the screen. Yes and no. The option to disable this kind is kind of annoying. Might disable it for max level automatically. That would kind of be kind of great. So yes, this was the news. Kind of a few rants in there, but most of it was just kind of straight up information. I think again we should need more information. It seems pretty straightforward, but for some reason, I feel like they're also trying to make it a little bit more complicated than it is. Maybe they're trying out some things or playing around with some ideas, kind of hinting at it and see how people feel about it and such. But yeah, definitely nice to know about Crystal Gear. I'm excited for it. Again, I would love to see it coming to all the things. I know that's going to require or give a lot of power rank. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just nerf it all. I don't know what the solution is, but just kind of a aesthetic thing, I guess. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the news show. Again, make sure you go to the description, check out it all right down there. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.